It's in the ground!
Dragon!
Right, my dragon friends. Let's continue the mighty Skyrim. Now, doing the episode 2 of my sword, shield, illusionist build. The Skull Knight. Last time we escaped Helgen in the wrath of the Black Dragon. Now we're going to continue this journey, enjoying Ralof. All the way till we reach his place. It can be very immersive if you take this little walk with him.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today.
If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric. See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place. I guess you get used to it. These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself. Warrior, good. Those stars will guide you to honor and glory. Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid. If we run into any Imperials, Just let me do the talking, all right?
Die, damn you!
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood. Like nobody here knows what happened yet. Come on. Gurdon's probably working in her lumber mill.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
I already started the first episode of my Dawn Guard playthrough. So I already had a playlist that's gonna be dedicated to that DLC. Most likely I won't do it in this playthrough, since I'm still working on that one.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
That's what everybody says. Right up until they find their throat being ripped out by a pack of hungry vampires. If you change your mind and decide to join the fight before it's too late, talk to Isran at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe... Never mind. But I would stay away from him if I were you.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Rayla.
Mind your mother, boy. Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Rayla. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Rayloff, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylov's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know. There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister. I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I'm missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
You know, Gerdur, that woman, she's a true hero of Skyrim. You know why? She killed the stupid DSP. If you see DSP first shitty playthrough, she was the first character that killed that stupid guy. Just look for This Is How You Don't Play Skyrim.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood. Whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do any damage yet. First, I need to prepare myself for that. And I wanna sell some junk here so I can pay the horse carriage and take me to Markov. That's one of the first things I want to do. But first, I want to see if he sells me the Dovahkiin helmet, which is probably going to be one of the, you know, vital parts of this build, Because I want him to look hardcore DOVAHKIIN. Oh yeah. Iron helmet, baby. I love the way the helmet looks. Probably I shouldn't spend money on that yet, but it looks awesome. Also like the steel armor for this character. And I need to get one of those steel shields too. But first, got to take it easy. Had to go step by step. Yeah.
All right then.
Right, so what I would love to do now, or next, is go to Whiterun. Because over there is where the man with the carriage is. And I can hire him to take me all the way to Markarth. Over here. Because I want to find a special chest that's gonna give me some free fast cash. And here, I want to get to the enchanting table.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck. Blood on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Well, I know the Companions make their home here. Their mead hall, Jorvaskar, is the oldest building in the city. Oh, and there's a nasty feud between two families called the Grey Manes and the Battleborns. You'll want to be careful there. The rest you can find out by asking the townsfolk. Start with the barkeep at the Bannered Mare or the Castle Stirred. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. You ready to go yet? Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it though.
Skins there. If the river is not frozen to ice, perhaps. Welcome to you. The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly. Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands.
Okay, so perhaps you, the viewer, know this, but perhaps a lot of people, they don't. But I'm gonna show exactly where I'm standing. You can tell by the map. I'm trying to show it in detail so there is no confusion. There is a chest right here, invisible chest under the floor. Look what I'm getting now from it. I mean, keep in mind that this chest gonna have random loot. Like every time you go far away and wait at least 5 days and come back, I think you need to wait around a week or something. But it will respond with new stuff, right? So what I want from this is mostly to be able to get free lockpicks and charts for enchanting, and you know, material for crafting stuff. So I don't have to spend a lot of time, you know, looking this all over the world, and this will help me to do something that otherwise it would take probably a week if I decide not to go ahead and do this exploit. Because I don't know if this is cheating or not, but I'm pretty sure it's an exploit, because it's something that you can exploit. But mostly I just want to show it so people can see, you know, that this thing is here. And well, I want to do this to have a quick cash. Let's see, finding great stuff like that, like gems and stuff. Also keep in mind that I'm really high level already, so it affects how high level you are. Look at this, I already got one-handed enchantment to make my sword stronger. That's awesome. I'm gonna take that to the fire so I can learn fire and stuff. Yeah, so that's one of the things that I wanted to do around here. And now
Come and see what goods I have.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
through my cat friend, fair prices. Fair prices, indeed. Anyway, I'm going for the Lover Stone, which is up ahead, the hill. Now I got to be careful because there is a bear that likes to sit around that stone, so I'm gonna jump around the area. It's kind of like climbing the mountain, so it might take me a while because this These mountains are kind of glitchy to be able to jump or to climb. This might take me a few tries. I really hate doing this. Come on.
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. You need a good carriage. City of Markarth sure is a beauty. No doubt about that. It's an old city. Legends say dwarves built it first. Then after they vanished, the natives moved in. Finally the Nords took over around Tiber Septim's time. That bent a few folks' arms the wrong way. Where do you want to go? Need a ride? They just called themselves the people of the Reach. Lot of common blood with the Bretons by the looks of them. Used to have their own kingdom till the Nords came. Now they're at the bottom of the hay pile. That's right, at least according to them scholars. Stonework's clearly not Nord, that much is for sure. Old elven fella named Calcimo, up in Understone Keep's the one you want to talk to for more about that. Wrote all those books. That's right. Whole group of the natives called the Forsworn rose up against the Nords. Drove them out. Then Ulfric Stormcloak came with his militia. That must have been a sight to see him shouting folks to death. You'd think that'd be the end of it, but those Forsworn are still in the hills, and they're as wild as wolves. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that, and you'll forget all.
So you know what is fun? That I can come here and say, "Hey Gar, do you mind if I steal all your goods?" Yeah. And he won't even mind. Which is very strange, because these items, they don't even appear as stolen. you can just come and take them. Great way to get some early stuff.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard. Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves' Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs, vermin creeping around the Ratway.
that.
Guard might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Air is so clear in SKYRIM. One can see forever.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
I've never seen Mule this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice, shouted him apart.
So this is the building right here in front of me where my sword is, the children. But need to open that door. And the problem is that I need to get more lockpicks. You jump in that barrel right there, then you can jump in the ceiling and you go on top of this fence right here and jump over there and climb up. It's really not that hard at all to do. If I don't find enough lockpicks, I will show how to do it on the next episode. I'm pretty sure. And I'm gonna get the sword. The mighty Talos. There's a good god. Now, want to also talk to this NPC here.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? What brings you to Balaman today? Repair? Purchase? Take a look. If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
You gonna buy something? Or take a look. Come back when you're ready to spend more gold. Goodness knows I could use it. Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports?
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
Supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, milady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage, just in case.
Good. If Riften should fall, it's only right that its leader be spared.
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember. Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments. Spells and incantations, for those with the talent to cast them.
Alright, she's a very good NPC for me, because she's gonna pretty much teach me how to become an illusionist. And I want to do a lot of illusion spells and some conjurations too. In addition, I'm going to be making like a sort of a mystic, I don't know, knight fighter, which makes sense with my Skull Knight. Fear is good too. You can really troll enemies, and also healing hands is a must have. I will explain later on why it's so good. Morpho's awesome. And hell yeah, Soul Trap. Okay.
Okay. Now where did I put those spiders?
Sorry for ruining the beautiful music in the background with my voice, but hell yes. Now we just need to level up the illusion tree.
What do you need?
So probably off camera I'm gonna be level up my illusion with the muffle, which is the best way to do it. And I wanna get it up to at least to get the quiet casting. And this one like rage and hypnotize case and the others.
Did we have an appointment? Was it a delivery? I can't remember. Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments. Need something? What do you need?
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation with travelers.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee,